Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. I think you've waited far too long. I think I've waited far too long. I have been talking about this girl for weeks. Like, this is no joke. For I think since January, actually, I've been saying I need to get her on the show. I need to get her on the show. See, sometimes you just need to make a move. You never know. There are nice people in the world, and I think she's one of them because she just said, why not? Let's do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce. This girl's about to break records. I'm telling you, this girl's about to bring a Grammy home. This girl is about to break this industry into half. Yeah, you're gonna be divided because you wouldn't know where to stand, whether with the losers or the winners. And of course, everybody wants to be with the winners, right? Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any more time, the original, oh my God, the most prolific rapper I've seen in this era, Dedebah. What's good, y'all?
Video fun.
Hey! You're looking so good, man.
Good to see you today.
Good to see you, and thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
Always.
Dedebah, tell us about who you are for a little bit. Like, tell viewers who, I'm sure everybody has heard about you. If they haven't, then they were dead and they just resurrected, or they were in a cave somewhere. But for those who want to know more about you, what one thing will you like to reveal to the world?
BOSOMPEMAA, Mayor Hima. Dedebah is royalty.
Wow.
Yes. And in royalty, I see greatness. So Dedebah is music and greatness. Because growing up as a young girl, I was taught believing in oneself is the beginning of greatness.
Nice.
Yes.
Who taught you that? That's deep.
Hip-hop culture.
Culture.
Yeah.
What does your mom and dad have to say about, you know, this path you've chosen?
They like it.
They like it?
Yeah, they've been very supportive.
That's nice. That's nice. And they follow you to concerts and stuff?
Yes. I think one of my recent interviews, I went with mom.
Oh.
Yes. She played the manager role that day, and it was just great.
Wow, so she's not your manager, but that day only.
Yeah, that day, yes.
Oh, that's so sweet. You have a supportive family. I mean, that's what it should be, you know, because, you know, in Africa, when they say, you know, I want to be a musician, your parents are looking at you like, now but I'm so glad that your parents have, you know, welcomed this move. When did you decide to do this?
Way back in primary school.
Really?
Yes, I used to learn the lyric, you know, every song lyric by lyric, especially during vacations.
So you used to write the lyrics?
Yeah, I used to write the lyrics. And it got to a point in time, the source wasn't there anymore.
Right.
So I just kept listening to the old songs on my MP3 and the CDs.
MP3 there. How old are you?
No, let me start.
How old are you though, for real?
Oh,
you look like you're 16, man. Oh, honestly. But you're doing great, I must say. When I chanced on you on social media, I almost dropped my phone. I was that excited. I was like, this girl is in Ghana and we are suffering like this. Like, what do you have to tell upcoming artists who want to be like you right now? Want to be in the space you're in right now?
I would. For now, I've not got to where I really want to be.
You are coming.
Yes,
you are coming, but you know the start is great.
It's an endless journey. It's an endless journey.
Right.
So I would just say determination. Yes, determination is one key.
Right.
The passion. If you really want to do it, just put in the work.
Right.
Yes.
No off days, man. 24/7, we're grinding.
We're grinding.
Hustling, right?
Hustling.
That's good.
Oh, they ain't quitting.
Hey, Charlie. Tell us about BOSOMPEMAA. I mean, that's a hot one about to shake the whole nation. What do you have to say about?
So, BOSOMPEMAA is my grandmother's name, my late granny. She passed away a year ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
R.I.P. So it's also, I was also named after her.
Oh, I see.
So it's also part of my name.
Oh, so you're BOSOMPEMAA Dedebah.
Yes, BOSOMPEMAA.
Okay.
Yes. So I had the intention of dropping an EP this year.
Titled?
No, I didn't have the title initially.
Oh, okay.
So one of my team members was like, yo, let's use BOSOMPEMAA. I was like, cool.
Nice.
Let's go for that.
Nice.
Yes, because it's you. Dedebah is just you. Your brand is just about you and where you're coming from.
Right.
So we decided to use 1,000 goddesses. That's a translate.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
BOSOMPEMAA.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you from?
Ekriapime.
Okay. Where's
Yes.
that? Which?
That's in Eastern region,
Okay.
but born and bred in Agunasredro.
Right, because I get the fancy flow,
Yeah,
like.
home when I found Tinifi.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, Peppa.
Home and
We are in
everything,
love with that. I mean, and you rattle it so beautifully as if you were born with it. How did you learn that dialect so fast?
I think it's just automatic for someone that is born in a particular town in Sredro to pick the dialect and accent.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Because you do speak like a pure Fanti. It's ridiculous, to be honest. But I know you saw a little bit of Ifya Sosinega and coded there. What do you think about people who create, stunts just for publicity? Do you think you would ever fall in that category where you have to depend on fake news to make it?
It depends on what you believe in. Personally, I believe in going with your flow. Yeah, staying authentic.
Right.
Yeah, that's actually what my brand is about.
Right.
So I think whichever way you choose to get to where you want to be, I think that's an individual.
It's okay for you. So we're going to see you, trying to pull publicity stunts. Hey!
Where you gone? You could be beef now.
Yeah, vegetarian. Sometimes you need a little
vegetarian.
something.
Yeah, vegetarian.
But what do you think about female artists in the industry right now? What do you think about them? All genres, singers, rappers, and all of it. What do you think about them?
It's quite inspiring. I think they are doing great. Yes, they are doing very amazing.
Right.
Yes.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, favorite, yeah. I grew up listening to Abrewanana.
Wow.
Yes, I love Ohima Messi.
Wow.
I love Rihanna. Yeah, I'm a rapper too, so I think I'll go for Eno.
Wow.
Yes, I'll go for Eno and a few of them.
Right.
I love Miss V too.
Oh my God, I love Miss V.
Yeah, big up Miss V. I was on her TikTok concerts and a few shows and tours.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, you're doing big things, oh. You're doing big things. But talking about Abrewanana, we have something on Abrewanana. Let's bring you some news on Abrewanana, and we'll ask for, of course, my special guest, Dedebah's view on that matter. So if you haven't heard, obviously Abrewanana is one of the biggest veteran rappers here in Ghana. She's a hip life legend. For those of you who don't know her government name, she goes by Dorcas Opoku Dakwa. Now, she had a chance to talk about her legacy as a female artist in the Ghanaian music industry. And she also mentioned that only short-sighted musicians, Dedebah, listen to this, only short-sighted musicians always do songs about profanity and sex. And I quote her verbatim, "I feel very proud that because of me, someone could say that I can do what this lady is doing, and truly, I've inspired a lot of people to do it. I gave them the hope to believe in themselves that they could also do it, because it wasn't easy for us in those days when we broke boundaries and broke rules. So I've done my part, and I'm glad others are also continuing from where we got to. But I'm very happy I inspired a lot of female artists in the Ghana music industry." She also did say that don't blame Nigerians if Ghana's one-way songs can't go international. So Dedebah, some jabs there though, like some serious.
Maswev.
Yeah, but what do you think about what she said about Nigerians, getting ahead internationally than Ghanaians?
I think Ghanaians are also doing great. Yeah, Ghanaians. Yeah, they really like.
I agree.
Top.
I agree though, for real. What do you think about what she said about profanity? Only short-sighted artists talk about sex and profanity in their songs?
You see, like I said earlier, it's an individual decision whether to go for profanity or, you know, whichever style you want. So,
right.
Yeah.
So which style do you like, Dedebah?
Oh, my style.
What is that?
My style.
What is your style? What are you what are you most passionate about? What do you sing about or rap about most?
I love to preach the hip hop culture. I love to preach about things that inspire. Yeah, sometimes I go with love, I go with different topics, depending on my state of mind.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's...
Wow. Oh my gosh, you are a deep young girl. A deep 16-year-old girl. For real, you haven't gone to SHS yet.
Oh, kindergarten.
But then, tell me something. Do you think that black people are an aggressive race? Do you think, you know, black people, the race, blacks, aggressive, violent? Do you think we are more than our white counterparts or whichever Asian, whatever you want to talk about?
About black race.
Yeah.
So black race, I think we are just trying. Yeah.
Are we aggressive? Are we violent? Like,
No.
You know.
We are just trying to pave our way, our way. So I think one maybe I will be when the day any buga buga.
Yeah.
Buga buga sa.
Yeah.
Me wa hano bi wo home. Yeah, intino. Yeah, no.
You don't think we are as aggressive?
No, I don't think
as
so.
people deem us, because you know white people sometimes will say, "Oh, I saw this black man and I was scared," and all of that. I don't know whether you've heard stories about that, but you know, apparently white people are scared of the black race because we come out. Why are they?
So I was reading this book this morning, this dawn actually.
Oh wow!
Yes, the principles of wealth creation.
Nice.
Yeah. So in one of the chapters, it said the man said a man's treasure is in his heart.
Right.
So I feel like if our treasure is our the gold and what we have, and someone is taking what we have in our hearts away, it's definitely going to yield aggression. Right. Yeah, so I feel like we have every right to act the way we act as blacks.
Okay.
Straight up.
What's your view on the e-levy? You're a Ghanaian, right? So I'm sure this affects you in a way. But what's your take on the e-levy?
It is what it is.
Hey! Razi. It is what it is. But anyway, if you haven't heard, after months of back and forths in Parliament with regards to the, you know, controversial electronic transactions levy, well, Parliament has passed the bill. Now, Ghanaian media personality Bridget Otu has defended the minority's action of walking out of Parliament when the e-levy was read in Parliament. And this happened just yesterday, for those of you who don't know. And she said if NDC MPs had stayed, you people would have said they were part of the people who passed e-levy. The government reintroduced the bill under the certificate of urgency, which meant no quorum was needed. So the NDC MP's presence would have been useless. What's your take on that? Let's hear you. Right, so we want to hear your views on that. Your POV is very, very much important. 0302211705 or 6 on your phone. Please, on your screens right now, phone us and tell us what you think about everything you've heard here today. We have Dedebah, BOSOMPEMAA, Dedebah in the studios. Yo, she's about to drop a hot EP, and I started off my show with, you know, yeah. Okay, please give us a little lyric on that.
Todo dia brother uni kalabia boys liko girls libo obian show bia says I love now all die we die obian yo bia one man standing what's it for panintia Eriko ni abregoni etito your beer for na have fun yeah we don't care to link up crazy.
Oh, baby,
And
oh, baby, oh, baby. Oh, my God. I like the way you do this in the video. Like, yo, we moving on with it. You know, yeah, we recall. But I have a birthday wish here from KD, and it's going out to Annabelle. It says Annabelle Sala, and the message is God bless you. Happy birthday, Annabelle. And we hope you're having a great time wherever you are. But 0302211705 or 6 is the number. When was the last time you heard from Chris Attoh? Well, he's making our headlines this evening, and you all know he's had a very tough year. Ghanaian actor Chris Attoh, and condolences to him. Every single time I see his name, I feel sad. He described his toughest year of his life, and he said verbatim, I was never a suspect in Betty's murder. You all know that his wife, Betty Jennifer, barely a year after tying the knot, she was fatally shot by an unidentified black male while leaving her office in Maryland in the USA. And he said that he was never a suspect. And he said, I would never be. I love Betty very much. And in cases like this, it is natural for law enforcement to speak to loved ones and close ones. But by all means, it should not mean you are labeled the suspect. If I did anything, then I probably won't be here. And he also went on to talk about the loss of his dad just a few months after his late wife. He said, when I received the news that my father had passed, I was still in the place of healing from what had happened earlier. And it was a hard year, but I believe my dad had also led a very colorful life and had prepared us for that. So one musical, I don't know what to call him, person, let's call him a musical personality, said that Nigerian artists have more foresight than Ghanaians. Dedebah. This comparison, artists. Yeah. They have more foresight than our people, you people. Like
when you want a igala.
That's a bar right there. You should drop a song.
Foresight, they say no attention.
She should be a comedian too. She's funny. Better than the comedian I had here a few days ago. But I just want to say that people need to give you guys credit because you fight a lot of challenges. You know, you go through a lot of struggles as musicians. You have people like this guy saying these things. He's not even giving you the chance on his platform. You have to pay money. You know, so you beat all the odds and you still rise. And for that, I want to commend every single artist, especially females, because it's dominated by men. But you guys are coming out strong, you know? Let's talk a little bit about your song. My God, have fun with it. What inspired it? That's my favorite.
So there was this night that I was just strolling through the hood, and this voice just kept coming. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. Wow. I mean, baby, them ba na ma try to na ma record it.
No, when him fun Dedebah. Yeah, sure. Never point. Hey, Dedebah. Where were you going that you wanted to have fun with it? And to not say have fun with the Milo.
So the next morning, I got a call from one of my guys.
Right.
Yeah, so I went through and there was this beat that he already had on the computer.
Wow.
He left the room for me. So he came back and I was trying to structure a chorus and some intro beat. And I was like, hey, you're killing. So we do one way.
Wow, so you
added
your own
it to the EP. No, the beat was already
there. But you arranged it?
Rhythm Boss. It was it's actually produced by Rhythm Boss, sorry. Yeah, so.
But you write your own lyrics?
Yes.
What don't we know about you that we should know?
What don't you know about me that you should know?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, we can backstage.
Yeah, we recall.
I'm dating.
You're dating. But unfortunately, that's all we got time for. Let's drop this one, man. Have fun with it. What are your social media handles?
Dedebah, AMMDEDEBAH on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, AMMDEDEBAH.
It was lovely talking to you, man. That's all I got time for, man. Enjoy this. Have fun with it. I'm out. I'm Mauvie the Motivator. Peace, y'all.